In this video, we're going to see 3 examples of translating word problems into math problems or equations and then solving them. Right? So the key here is looking for words that are important and translate directly into math. For example, in this first problem, the sum of 25 and a number. Okay, let's just stop there. A number is what you're trying to find. Okay, in algebra we're going to represent that with a variable. Call it n or call it x. I'll use x. The sum, that means plus. Okay, so you got to remember sum plus, difference minus, product times, or multiplication, and quotient division. Those are in your textbook. Is equal to, of course, would be the equal to sign. There's your product, that's going to mean multiply. Okay, and there's your number again. So what I do is I say, that's a lot to digest at first, right? So I'm going to draw my equal sign, right, kind of cut it off, and then just deal with the left-hand side and the right-hand side individually, okay? So look at the left-hand side. The sum of 25 and a number. The sum of 25 and a number is going to be x plus 25, okay? Doesn't matter what order when you're adding. 5 plus 3 is 8. 3 plus 5 is 8. Okay? When we get to a problem that involves the difference, we'll have to think about that a little more. Alright? Now, let's look at the right-hand side of this equation. Is equal to the product of 6 and the number. Product means times. So I have, sorry, I said that was n. I called it x before. So it's the same numbers. So we called it x before. We'll call it x now. So the product of 6 and the number is 6 times x. Okay, so there's your equation, and hopefully once you get here, you remember your algebra. Subtract x from both sides. Remember, that's a 1x if you want. And that would leave me with the equation 25 equals the 5x. And then I divide both sides by 5. Okay? And that gives me my solution, x equals 5. That is the number that they're referring to here. Alright? Let's look at the second one. 9 less than 3 times a number is. Okay, so there's equals. Equals negative 4. So in this case, the right-hand side is really easy. It's just that much. So we've taken care of that. Now I have to find an expression for 9 less than 3 times a number. Well, 3 times a number is 3x. And here's a mistake I see all the time. I see 9 minus 3x. That's not right. It's 9 less than 3 times the number. So it would have to be 3x minus 9. The wording is a little backwards, but only this expression right here would be 9 less than 3 times the number. Okay, in other words, you got to put the 3x first. And now we can solve. I add 9 to both sides. And that leaves me with 3x equal to 5, and I divide by 3. Divide by 3. And that gives me my solution, x equals 5/3. Okay? Third problem. The quotient of a number in 12. Okay, so this is the first one that has the word quotient in it. Again, there's my equals sign, so I can put the equal there. And let's look at the right hand side, figure that out. Look at the left hand side, figure that out. 2 different expressions. So it doesn't matter which one we start with. The quotient of a number in 12. Quotient means divide. Okay. X over 12. I'll use x for my number. Quotient of a number in 12 equal to the difference of negative 5 and the number. The difference of negative 5 and the number then would look like that. Okay, so we're always interested in what order we put the expression in, the 5 first or the x first. If you ever see that expression, the difference of negative 5 and a number, it's negative 5 minus x, which is a little different than the last example when we saw 9 less. 9 less, the way that's worded, the 9 came after the variable term. But in this case, whenever you see the difference of negative 5 and a number, the difference, that means this number is going first, this number is going next. Okay, So here's my expression, and here's how you learn how to solve that. Multiply everything by the LCD. In this case, there's only one d, or one denominator, and that's 12. So x equals negative 60 minus 12x. Next up, I'm going to add 13x to both sides. And that'll give me, oh, I'm sorry, not 13x, I was jumping ahead. I'm going to add 12x to both sides. I should get 13x. Add 12, 13x equals 60, negative. Right, and then I divide both sides by 13. And in this case, I try to reduce my fraction anytime I can. But I don't believe that is going to reduce, so I'm done.